Welcome to the English Football League 2 playoffs, where today we're taking on Stevenage in the playoff semi-finals. So if you haven't watched the last couple of videos, you'll know it ended in disappointment already because we're in the playoffs. We didn't manage to get that third or second automatic promotion spot. It was heartbreaking. And at the same time, it was quite brutal after that 7-1 defeat against Morecambe and, of course, against Scunthorpe. We were the much better team. Marlowe missed a penalty and we just couldn't break them down. We couldn't quite get a winning goal. Very disappointing couple of results in the last episode. But we go again against Stevenage, who we have been successful against this season. We've won one game and they've won the other. So it's quite an equal affair, but we beat them 3-2 with a brilliant comeback, remember, the last time we played them. They're going to be tough, but I have every confidence in my squad. I haven't decided the team yet, so it's time to go and decide that. So due to a few injuries and some players not playing very well lately, I've made a couple changes to the team. We're going with the same backline though of Sivzelis, Bye, Walker, Lofts, Tyler and Green. In the middle though, Kevin Miguel comes into the team for only his fifth start of the season. He's mainly been a player that comes off the bench. He's been very impressive in the under-23s, lots of assists. I think he's been playing wing-back as well as in central midfield, and that's why. But he's going to be playing in the ball-winning midfielder role today. Marlowe, of course, let us down in the last game. He had the chance to get us promoted with that penalty. He didn't know at the time it would be so crucial, of course, in the game. But if he had scored that, we would be in League One already. Instead, we're going into this playoff semi-final against Stevenage. The morale is, not great. I could do a team meeting, but they generally go wrong for me at this stage of the season. Dibber is alongside him. Ever present, he's had a great season. And up front, we've got Palmer playing as a deep line forward. We don't have any big players up there that can win the balls as target men now, because Orford's out. Brady Chick's still injured. He might actually be back in time for a game, maybe the playoff final if we get through. Then again, Orford might be back in time for that as well. Anyhow, Palmer, Drury, and going with Bradley Berry up front. You might be surprised. You probably thought I was going to play Jack Young, but I just feel Jack Young is a super sub for us these days, and Bradley Berry, I think from the start, is a bit more of a better option. Relatively hard worker with 12 work rate. He's got a different element to his game. He's good at dribbling, of course. He's not particularly fast, but he's strong. He keeps hold of the ball well, so let's hope he can do something for us. Okie dokie. The teams are warming up for this crucial match away from home against Stevenage. They are the favourites to win this. They only finished 3 points behind us, I think, in the end. 4 points behind us, something like that. So it was a very tight league. Our key man is Craig Palmer at the moment. 15 goals this season and has been impressive lately. I'm going to send my assistant to that. It hasn't ended well after doing those pre-tunnel talks in the last couple of games. And I have actually changed the instructions slightly to suit the Stevenage style of play, I think. But I'm going with... We're playing out of defence, we're playing short pass and we're going through the middle, and I feel that will suit our players because we now don't have a target man. I want us to work it down the middle of the pitch. We've got Dibber, he's great on the ball. Kevin Miguel's pretty decent as well on the ball. 13 passing, he's improving as a player, works hard, he's got good teamwork. Certainly needs to improve his tackling to be a ball-winning midfielder, but he's enthusiastic. By the way, regardless if we get promoted or not, we will still have a logo poll to just decide if we should change the logo of Regen Rovers. So that will be over on Twitter. It's a bit unfortunate that we can't actually implement it into the game because on Creator Club mode, if you put the logo in at the start, there's no way of overriding it. And I did check with Football Manager, by the way, on the Sports Interactive forums, and they confirmed that you can't actually do that. As Stevenage come forwards early on, and it's 1-0 already. It's all going wrong. What has happened to us? We've completely bottled it. That's slammed clear. Drury tries to win the header but is unable to. And Stevenage are back on the ball. This looks dangerous. Tim Green, can he clear that? Someone else does instead. And here's Bradley Berry. Why did he header that? He could have just run onto that. He had time to run with the ball. It's just pathetic. But Flynn Tyler intercepts. It's into Spencer Drury. Skips past his man Palmer. He does score. It was a pretty poor finish straight at the keeper, but it goes in the back of the net, and we're back in the game straight away. Thank goodness for that. Tyler, great ball through. Spencer Drury does well to beat his man, put a good ball in, and Palmer comes off a defender's knee, and the keeper's, I guess, put off by the deflection, and it goes through him. And Danny Byes picked up. What is up with the injuries? There must be something wrong with my physio team or my training. I'm not training that hard. Chris Holmes is going to have to come on, and I'm not exactly confident with Chris Holmes at the back. And I've expected a performance from him by accident. I could do with another centre-back, I think. Maybe JJ is ready for the first team next season. We'll have a look. Apparently being seriously overrun in the midfield. Maybe short passing doesn't quite suit my formation. Here comes Stevenage then. This looks dangerous, but Walker clears. Drury wins the header well. Palmer plays into Bradley Berry. Bradley Berry decides to go backwards despite 5 players running forwards. And that's disappointing, to be honest, from Bradley Berry. I expect more from him there. I guess he just doesn't have the ability to pick a pass there. An adventurous pass anyway. And that's over the top. Here comes Daniels for Stevenage. It's 2-1. Reece Walker slid in but couldn't win the ball. My defence is getting destroyed at the moment. I don't think this is working. Let's play 3 proper centre-backs. Just proper centre-backs, and see if that makes a difference. None of this defensive centre-back cover. Let's go for 3 standard centre-backs, and we'll see if that makes a difference. As Zealous plays that into Holmes, and he knocks it up the pitch, but it's given away. I've said short passing, play out defence, not thump it. And Stevenage come forwards looking for a third, but oh no, Miguel, he won it briefly, but not for very long. And that's Dibber intercepts. Why are we thumping it? Bradley Berry's not going to get on the end of that, is he? And that's a long thump from their goalkeeper, and the header's won, but we don't have the midfield players to win the ball, and that's 3. How has it suddenly just gone wrong? I feel like crying. I have no control, it seems, over this. Everything is going in for the opposition. Charlie Loft's on a 5.7. He's back to his old self. Can we get a second before half time and just make this game slightly better for ourselves? Here's Palmer. It's through to Bradley Berry, who does score. We're back in the game. It's only his 2nd goal of the season. It's a great ball from Palmer. Berry couldn't really mess from there. There's still hope. Miguel, lovely ball through to Palmer. Palmer does really well though with that 3 ball. And Bradley Berry tucks it home. Lots of goals. The defence has fallen apart lately. We're still in it though. And I'm still going to attack. I'm going to drop the defence back slightly deeper. What I could do is play Holmes as a stopper or something like that. He comes out and tries to stop them. Let's see if that works. We have to try something different at the back because it's obviously not working. I'm going to bring Miguel off. He's on a yellow, and we're going to bring on Mohamed Garba, who's going to play as an advanced playmaker. And I'm going to play Dibber as a box-to-box midfielder. We're going to drive down the middle. It's kind of working, I suppose. We scored 2 goals with this method, but we're going to go mixed passing. We're not going to play out defence. I think that's leading to problems. I can't confirm if it's leading to problems. We're still in this tie. It's 3-2. If it stays as this result, we can go to our place and hopefully get a win. Half an hour to go. Nothing's happening. I'm going to take off Bradley Berry. He's got his goal. We're going to bring Jack Young on, and I'm actually going to throw. Oh, I can't. That's our last sub. Can't bring Chris Scott on, who's back from injury. Jack Young, maybe he can be the hero. I'm just going to go more direct now. I think it's going to finish 3-2, although there's another highlight here. Green just gives the ball away with a throw-in. Garber didn't really help, to be honest. And this could be 4, and if they get a 4th, it might be the end of the tie. It's in. Everything is going in. It's very frustrating. Is that the playoff dream over for us this year? We have bottled it, and this is the end of the game. Corner caught by Spiegel. What a depressing day. You may have noticed I even changed my jumper. I am recording this on the same day, by the way, as the last 2 episodes, and it's just been horrible. I probably should have had a break. Danny Byes out for 5 to 6 days. What the hell is going on with our injuries? I've not got an intensity level up high or anything. Maybe if I focus on fitness. coming to the end of the season. Let's work on that. And defensive positioning. I'm going back to the old defensive line because it just hasn't worked recently. This new one, it's fallen apart. Quite obvious, it's fallen apart. Chick is back, but he will not be ready for the game. Sure. Oh, Walker wants to stay at the club now, and he's withdrawn his transfer request, despite the fact we've suddenly fallen apart. Lee Orford's back, but he's not ready to play. Brady Chick could play for 45 minutes. We have to put him on the bench, don't we? Let's be positive for this last game, because overall, it's been a very successful first season in League 2. And our expectations have been stretched by the fact somehow we were in third place going into the last 4 games. So this is the team I'm going with to take on Stevenage at home. We're going to be positive. We're going to just go for it. We're going back to the old direct football, look for overlap, take the game to the opposition. In fact, we're not going to pump the ball into the box because that gives the ball away a bit too easily. We're going with Walker, Holmes and Lofts at the back because Bai is injured. I'm not going to play Miguel. We're going to put our trust in Marlowe today. Hopefully can make up for a bad performance. And Palmer and Berry have swapped around. So Berry's as the deep lying forward and Palmer's as the advanced forward. Decided that no jumper is the best approach today. Honestly, I'm not superstitious. This is our last chance then. We have to win at least 2-0 to take it to extra time. It's a bit of an ask, isn't it? Okay. What can we do against this Stevenage side full of confidence heading into these playoffs? And they murdered us in the first tie. It was just too much for our defence. Our team has just been so muddled up. We've not had a consistent team for ages because of injuries. And it's very frustrating. But I guess that just happens sometimes, doesn't it? Lots of injuries, and it's prevented us from really getting some momentum towards the end of this season. We were lucky to be third place going into those last 4 games because we did lose a couple pretty awful defeats. But now we go into the playoffs in 4th place. We should be the favourites to win it, realistically. But the other teams below us probably had a bit more momentum going into the playoffs. We're just unlucky, really. But let's be positive for this second semi-final. There's still a chance. And if they get an early goal, then it's probably all over. But Spencer Drury on the ball here. It's through to Patrick Dibber. It's into Palmer. Bradley Berry scores an early goal. Yes! 3rd goal of the season for him. He scored 2 important goals recently. Great finish. Convincing finish. 1-0. There's an opportunity here. Let's just hope our defence holds firm today for the first time in a while. It's a throw-in a dangerous position. Green into Walker. It's back to Tim Green. It's crossed in and in the back of the net by Spencer Drury. We're 2-0 up. What a turnaround this is. It's 4-4 on aggregate. It's effectively 0-0 now. The game starts here. We're back in the tie. It's a great cross from Tim Green. He comes up with some important assists, and it's, to be fair, a fantastic header from Spencer Drury. And now another opportunity 2 minutes later. Palmer fouled. Green, back post. It's all the way over to Spencer Drury in the corner. What's he going to do? He's lost the ball, and Stevenage can counter here. We've still got it on attacking because, you know, I have to. That's what I know. Attacking football. That's the Regen Rovers style as they make it 5-4 on aggregate. 2-1. It's going to be a goal-heavy game, I think, once again. There's only been 3 shots each, and there's been 3 goals in total. And that's annoying. They countered us very well. Cleared up the pitch. Spencer Drury can't win that. But he wins that one. Now he's knocked it into Bradley Berry. It's through to Craig Palmer, who's through. He has to score. He doesn't. It's over the bar. That's an old-style Craig Palmer finish, knocking it well over the bar. Wow, this is an intense game. Stevenage whip it in. It's good header away. And it's cleared by Holmes. I was holding my breath then. Hopefully it's a full stadium here today, because this is a massive, massive game. 2-1 down, 2-1 up at half-time. It's 5-4 to Stevenage on aggregate. Let's avenge what happened last time, guys. I'm actually going to... Yeah, no, we'll keep it like that. Christian Marlowe's on a yellow. I'm going to bring on Mohamed Garba. We're playing him as an advanced playmaker. We need to be slightly more attacking in this second half. Roam from positions is on. Let's whip the crosses in. Okay, start second half. Come on. There's still hope. There is still hope today, but perhaps it's just a bit too much for us to overcome. At least we can go out with a positive result, I suppose. half an hour. Nothing has happened in the second half. Bradley Berry's got his goal. We're bringing on Brady Chick and we're going to go more direct. Target man, attack. No, support for now. And Craig Palmer is coming off for that man Jack Young. He can do it. I have every confidence he can do it again for us. We're going direct to Brady Chick. Here's Palmer though. Maybe he can do something before he gets subbed. Craig Palmer, no, he's lost the ball instead. Great. Well done, Craig Palmer. And here they come, looking for a second to kill off this semi-final. Tyler steps in and clears it to Tim Green, who knocks it up to Bradley Berry. And Lofts can clear up again. Headed back. It keeps coming back at us. This is annoying. Here they come, looking for a second and looking to make it 6-4 on aggregate. I think this is it, but Tim Green, well done. Well done, Tim Green. I think he was offside as well, but Barkley Agyepong. There's not been that many shots in this game. We'll have to go for it now. We're going overload. Has to be done. We're pushing Darber there. Garber. Mixed up Dibber and Garber there. Fullbacks have to attack. Hit early crosses. We're going to float them into Brady Chick. We're going to take more risks. We're going to get stuck in. We're doing everything. We are doing everything here to try and get this. Crucial goal, but it's a corner to Stevenage. Header away by Holmes. Back to Agyepong. It's crossed in. Sevzelis claims it confidently. He's pumped it up the pitch to Spencer Drury, who can't win the ball, and it's going to come straight back at us again. But Garber steps in. It's into Brady Chick. Lovely ball to Jack Young. He's gone for the shot. He probably should have crossed to Spencer Drury. He's won a corner though. Okay. Garber. Knock it into the mix-up. It's back to Tyler. It's bounced around, but it wasn't to be. Maybe it's not to be, guys. 10 minutes. I'm going to have to throw everyone up now. Holmes is going to go there. Dibber's going to go there. He's going to play as a shadow striker. I'm going to swap Spencer Drury and Jack Young round. See if that just throws them a bit. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. We're going to play Green. They have to play as wingers. I'm being brave because we have to. We have to be brave. I don't think it's going to happen. We're throwing in a dangerous position for Stevenage. Can we clear it? It's knocked away by Lofts. It's back into the danger zone. Oh, what a save by Sevzelis. That could be crucial. There's 4 minutes of normal time left. Can anyone be a hero? Headed away. Get it. Get rid of it, guys. Get rid of it. Come on, get it clear. Dibber up the pitch. There's no one. It was just a bit too hard from him. And I think that's it. 2 minutes of injury time. 30 seconds. I think we're crashing out. Here's Spencer Drury. It's back to Lofts. Are we going to have another Regen Rovers miracle? Dibber into Flynn Tyler. It's back to Dibber. Get it into the box, guys. Tim Green. Can he put a cross in? It's awful. It is truly awful from him. We were expecting a big cross from him, but it wasn't to be. We're out the playoffs. Our season is over. We stay in League 2. Not every chapter of Regen Rovers is going to be a success. It's not going to be a happy ending to every single chapter of this story. There's going to be some sad times. It's going to be a struggle. We knew it was going to be a struggle from the start. I do apologise though, I've let us down here in the last part of this season. You can see results were not great. But you know what this game is like. You know what football is like. You have good spells, you have bad spells, and it was just a mixed bag of results towards the end of the season that really let us down. And we end in 4th place, but we've crashed out in the playoffs. But we go again next season, and I hope you're fully behind me, ahead of the 8th season of Regen Rovers. Wow, that's pretty insane. And we're surely going to, we'll probably be one of the favourites to go down again because of the club reputation. But I think we will be up there. We'll have a chance of promotion again. Possibly we'll be even more successful and actually get a very good automatic place. Who knows? Stevenage versus Oxford United in the playoff final. There will be a season review, as usual, because it has been, overall, a successful season. It's ended in disappointment, but we need to review the season and we'll have a look to see who goes up and who comes down, etc. And we'll analyse the players' performances. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Please hit that like button despite disappointing result today. It'd be much appreciated. I will see you in the next episode of Regen Rovers.